Welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more. Let's just get right to it. So the Bitcoin price right now is roughly about 68,000. Ethereum price around the 3,497. We have the XRP price coming in at roughly about 62 cents. We are now starting to see a little bit of a push as pertains to the XRP price. So for those of you, you may want to pay attention to XRP and start loading up your bag in reference to what's actually going on, because we may get a settlement for XRP very, very soon, and this price is actually going to move very quickly. Tomorrow, in addition, is going to be the launch of the spot ETF for Ethereum here in the United States, as well as globally, for those persons that want to take part on the ETF that are clients of the companies that actually were approved. Now, right at the time of doing this video, Grayscale and Bitwise is actually now approved to take part in the spot ETF launching, which happens tomorrow. Now, the question is, a lot of people are saying is that, given the fact that the Ethereum spot ETF is actually going to be launching tomorrow, there's been no momentum as pertains to Ethereum. The price is just not moving. And yes, you can always zoom out to see that Ethereum is actually moving, but they're now reporting that the Ethereum price may not see as much of a major pump. They may not reach their all-time high. And I'm going to disagree with that for a lot of persons actually putting that information on their media as well. Look, Bitcoin has over $1 trillion market cap. There's a lot more people that actually has a lot more going on when it pertains to Bitcoin. They're shorting it. There's a lot more holders of Bitcoin. The enthusiasm with Bitcoin, it's there, and rightfully so. But Ethereum, it may be a lot more slower. I think that by tomorrow or by the end of the week, we may see a price of 3,700. We need to break the resistance of the 3,600 in order to get beyond that point. And knowing that more and more investment companies are coming on to take part in the spot ETF, what a lot of people are not really paying attention to is that even though we start to see a lot of people actually starting to sell off their Ethereum leading up to this spot ETF, that can be an approach that whales actually are trying to lower the price so that they can make a lot of people get nervous to go ahead and buy even more to get those run up. Look, somebody actually said on Twitter, is like, buying Ethereum right now is equivalent to buying Ethereum at $400 back in 2020. So the price that you're seeing right now at 3,497 may look very, very high. But for those of you that will be around for another 10 years with this investment, and that will be looking back, you will remember these prices being this low. This price is now going to gradually climb. It may not be rapid, okay? It may be gain maybe a 200 or 300, and as more and more the adoption start to take place, with a lot of the investors now adding Ethereum to their portfolio, and the volume, the inflows are going to be coming in, the price is gradually going to climb. Even though Bitcoin also has a pairing with Bitcoin, while Bitcoin goes up, it's going to go up as well, including the inflows that's going to come. It's actually going to push the price as well. So this is what a lot of people are underestimating the whole situation with Ethereum, is that we do move when Bitcoin moves, without a doubt. Same as if it goes in the other direction as well. But Bitcoin is not going to take the effect of the spot ETF for Ethereum and move at the same pattern, even though it will move on the inflows that's coming in. Now, a lot of people also saying that Grayscale coming into the picture, they may in fact go ahead and sell a lot of the Ethereum, like what they did with Bitcoin. Hey, that is possible. But Grayscale did buy a lot of Bitcoin in the beginning around the $17,000 price range. And they started taking profit around the 60-something, 50, 72,000, 74,000. Perfect strategy. This is what you do. And a lot of people need to understand that, is that the old adage and principle still apply, is that you buy low, you sell high. And they probably saw an opportunity. And again, I think at one point, Grayscale realized that their fee structure of introductory and the trading for their clientele to go ahead and provide that fee, it probably was too high compared to BlackRock. Now, the company that I'm not seeing yet to get that approval is BlackRock. Now, once BlackRock does come in, we know the inflows are going to be exponential. It's going to be just as much or even more of what they're doing with Bitcoin, because they're going to be able to get it at a lot more discount price compared to the price that they have to buy it at for Bitcoin. So we will wait to see when BlackRock get into the game. And this is the opportunity for a lot of those investment companies to get in what is known as the free entry point, where there's no fee structure as part of this introductory plan to get more buyers to come into their portfolio. So this may work for them as well. And all I can say is that they need to get as much Ethereum as possible, because once BlackRock comes in and they start to get in on this game, they're gonna buy even more Ethereum. And that's the reason why I see the price of Ethereum actually continually climbing every week or so. There may be a portion where a lot of people start to sell because they're gonna be taking profit. Some people did get in around the $400 mark and even the $1,200 mark, and they will start to see the price probably get a little more higher. Now, where will the Ethereum price can be projected around the ending part of this year? I would say the Ethereum price can be around the 7,500 to 10,000 price range around the fourth quarter of 2024, if not 10,000. Lowest point about 6,500. And in 2025, the price is gradually going to climb, because now it's going to be mainstream. They're going to be looking at other tokens like maybe Solana or XRP to be joining the family of the spot ETF. But the maturity of the process, like what it went to Bitcoin, a lot of people are still saying that even though the Bitcoin price is not at 100,000, guys, the spot ETF did help Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was struggling around the 40-some thousand, around the 50-some thousand, and it had now pushed past the 60s, went all the way to the 70s, and it's cruising right now around the $68,000 mark, with an ease that due to the convention that's coming up for Bitcoin, the price can even move even further. And Ethereum will take advantage of that. And all those tokens that are paired with Ethereum or Bitcoin, and all the tokens that are paired with Ethereum, like SHIB and Pepe, as Ethereum goes up, those tokens will move as well. As well as you guys are taking a look at the price of BNB, which had reached over $600. So all of those tokens that are on the Binance Smart Chain are getting the rewards of that nice climb as well. So this is what I'm bringing you guys, is that even though a lot of people are saying that the price of Ethereum is, they're not sure, they're not saying that they have doubted that the Ethereum price is not going to go up. It's just that the way in which I was looking at that, they don't see that much FOMO, okay? Totally get it. But once it happens tomorrow, is it going to just be exponential? No, I think it's going to be gradual, because a lot of the brokers that are selling or pitching Ethereum to their potential investors or their current investors to add it to their portfolio, it could be real difficult, because a lot of them were leaning towards, hey, they've went all in with Bitcoin, and now to add another crypto to their portfolio, which they now would, even because now it's approved by the SEC and it's regulated, it may be a slower process. So if you like what I'm saying, guys, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, because this is the way in which how I believe is actually gonna take part, because there's a lot more momentum with Bitcoin, but I really do believe that the price of Ethereum is actually will move. And this is the reason why I've been dollar cost averaging all the way down, and I'm actually making sure that I get as much Ethereum as possible. I still do not have as much as I would really like to have. Even if the price is going up, I will still make money. And this is the reason why, for those of you that are watching the video, and every now and then you hear me talk about XRP, and you're starting to see the price of XRP climbing. It was at 59 cents. The last video is now at roughly 62 cents. Where is it going to be tomorrow? Hey, is it going to be $1 or $3 by next week? We don't know, because, hey, at the end of the week, we may get great news from Brad Garlinghouse that this is actually a win for the Ripple Foundation. So this is the information I'll bring to you guys, is that, you know, again, with Ethereum, we need to get past the 3,600 mark. Are we going to see an all-time high? It is possible. Will we see that the week of tomorrow or the day or two after? Maybe not. But I feel as if we're going to start getting really, really close to the 3,600 before the month is out. And that is going to be my approximation. And I'm not going to give you guys a false number. I'm going to be as realistic as possible. Is that, yes, you want to forecast looking at pre and post to see how things are happening from a momentum standpoint. It is a little bit concerning that the Ethereum price is not moving. There's no FOMO right now for the price to actually go on, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm going to look at the long game, and this is the reason why I tell everybody that's watching this video, I'm playing the long game. You want something to have a nice slow climb. If it's climbing too quickly, it's going to retrace just as fast. By it having a gradual climb, that tide will gradually climb, and that means that a lot of people are not going to be selling as sporadically as they've been doing with Bitcoin. We may see a more steady growth, a more solid growth as Ethereum approaches the $1 trillion market cap. And this is why it's really, really important for those of you that would like to take part in holding some Ethereum, you want to get into this now. Basically, you want to get into Ethereum now, because as the months goes on, more and more people are going to be adding Ethereum to their portfolio, and they are not going to be putting small chunks of money. With volume, you will now start to see roughly about $1 billion a day in volume that's coming in for Ethereum. And with that volume is going to come cash flow. And when BlackRock does get in on the game, we're going to see inflows that are going to be unthinkable. Okay, there will be outflows where they will be selling, but I think BlackRock is going to try to become the largest holder of Ethereum compared to all the investment companies, like they did with Bitcoin. So prepare to see a 30 to 40% jump on the price and beyond once BlackRock gets in the game. So you still have time to buy Ethereum before BlackRock get in, because at that point in time, I'm not going to tell you the game is over, but that's when it's become very, very difficult to really qualify to get, it was even one Ethereum or even two. So this is the video I'll bring to you guys. My videos are Fridays and Monday. The next one will be again on Friday. So let's just, keep our fingers crossed and see how the market is going to play out. In reference to the spot ETF, I will be glued to the internet to see how things are actually progressing, because at the same time, I'm going to see how the rate of my return on my money is actually going. And I hope you guys are heeding the warning and getting on Ethereum again. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.